Hi guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. This is Daisy's Empire, guys, as you all know. You remember when the issue of Yul-Edochie and Judy Austin and Yul's wife May Edochie came on board, and some of us that actually were against that decision and the rascality of Yul and Judy on social media, most of you abused us. I want you to listen to what I'm going to be reading out from a script from one of the solicitors of May, okay, on what he has to do. You guys know, most of you think when I talk about Igbo tradition, Igbo culture, and Igbo men that I don't like them. I'm Igbo, for crying out loud. I'm Igbo. My name is Adeze. I married an Igbo man. I schooled in Igbo. I spent all my life growing up in Igbo land. Okay, yeah, but what I hate in life, I don't like, is injustice. Okay, so most of you make some utterances that are really funny because I actually tend to fish out the truth about some of the things in our traditions or practices in Igbo land that don't favor women. I want you people to listen to this. Let me not talk too much, okay? I'll be reading this thing out. It's actually long, but I want you to exercise patience and hear what this man said, Emeku Gwonye said about the relationship Yul and Judy are having in line with May, the wife. Okay, so you understand what the law says about it. So whenever you want to talk, you talk from an informed angle. Let me read them out. Okay. He said the case of Yul-Edochie is not just a case of one man and his wife. It is a case about how ready Nigerians, especially the Igbos, are to address the question of the rights of women in marriage. Somebody will wonder why I should single out the Igbos for emphasis. I have several reasons for that, just like me too. So he has several reasons for that. First, I am an Igbo man, just like me, I am an Igbo woman, okay? So I don't expect any reasonable person to accuse me of hating my people, my own people. Secondly, I run the fastest growing NGO that focuses largely on gender justice in Nigeria, and I have statistics to support the position that the Igbos have comparably more cases of abuse of the rights of women in marriage. Did you get that? Please forget those Instagram pictures of Igbo women whose husbands bought them cars on Valentine's Day. It is wrong to think that such a demonstrative gesture of gift signifies higher appreciation of the rights of women. No. It is often the man showing off among his fellow men. Okay, so he's trying to say that most of the pictures you saw flying all over social media, okay, are not really a show of respect or love for the wife. Rather, the men will just want to show off like an average Igbo person or Igbo man. Okay, we know that these women cannot drive such vehicles to places their husbands did not approve of, which is true. And in most cases, those vehicles are registered in the name of the man, of course. An average Igbo man will tell you he bought a car for the wife and the car is in his name. The wife is just the driver. Okay, and he dictates where the car goes and where the car shouldn't go. Okay, I'm happy that it's a man here that is saying all these things. So let's read further. It should not surprise you to look for the sources of Yul-Edochie's behavior within his immediate surroundings. He merely over-reflected what he got from his surroundings. He's talking about Yul-Edochie's upbringing here. He is an Igbo man. His culture taught him that women are inferior. I've been saying it on this platform. Most of you said I'm a feminist. This is a man talking. That the man is always the leader, the wiser, the more deserving, and that the woman is the subordinate of much lower status with the limited rights. Did you realize that one prominent Igbo man went about telling young Igbo men that it is wrong for a man to kneel down to propose to his wife because such a man will be surrendering his leadership status in his family? And who was the prominent Igbo man that was spreading such a archaic and backward theory? You people know the person, alright? Also, one Nigerian movie actor acted in a movie in which the main character and director was asking the lady that acted the role of his girlfriend, to kneel down and propose to him. Did you remember that movie? Who was that actor? In that actor Is that actor related to the prominent Igbo man that was preaching against men kneeling to propose? Now connect the dots. Nothing happens without cause and effect. Yul acted in accordance with how he was raised. He just went a little too far. The truth is not far from this particular paragraph now. Okay. When the story of Yul-Edochie and Judy Austin broke out, his law firm was not just thinking about Yul and May. He said that they saw a much bigger picture. So he went ahead to say, we thought of a few men who thought that they had become so big that they could dictate the standard of acceptable behavior, and we saw millions of men eager to learn how to dominate and abuse women through polygamy. In our little ways, we wanted to step in to challenge that. God blessed May and gave her the ability to escape the worst abuse intended for her. But what about other women who are not so lucky? They are being exploited and abused in ways unimaginable, and there is nothing to protect them. Every minute in Lagos alone, just Lagos, about 100 Igbo men ask their wives to pack and leave their houses. Jesus. And they claim some divine calling to polygamy overnight. My office is flooded with these cases. This is still this lawyer talking about his experience with Igbo families. This culture of abuse is so prevalent that I know many Igbo lawyers who routinely abuse their wives or encourage their clients to abuse their wives. These lawyers are so engrossed in their Igbo culture that they act as if the law does not exist. But they do this so selectively when it comes to gender relations within the family. Otherwise, these Igbo men are modern and quite well educated. I know this will make these men angry. I welcome their emotions. My only worry is that none of them is willing to have a public debate with me over these issues. Wow. Also, if you go to America and Europe and want to look at the statistics of Nigerian men having serious cases of domestic violence, Igbo families top the charts. Why is that? Do you think it is a coincidence? The answer lies in this culture that subjugates women while pretending to venerate them. We can say a lot about this cultural war, especially in Igbo communities. The day we agree that men and women should have equal rights and be equally empowered, that is the day we will stop having men try what Yul-Edochie tried, a proud polygamist who married under the Marriage Act. So guys, this is the end of the note he wrote on his social media platform. This is actually what I've been saying on this page over and over, and I'm not going to stop saying it. You know, most people that have joined me on this platform tend to deny the fact that our upbringings, our primary caregivers, which are parents, the society, the tradition, the culture in Igbo land, is affecting marriages negatively. I've been saying it all this while, even before seeing this post from this lawyer. He's an Igbo man. He handles cases every day. And he's telling you that in Lagos alone, that most of the cases of domestic violence is handling is from Igbo people. We live abroad. You will agree with him that most of the problems we have in marriage here, the statistics is higher with Igbo families. Why do you think it's like that? Because an average Igbo man thinks he's lord over his family, over his wife. An average Igbo man thinks he can do anything and get away with it. An average Igbo man sees his wife as inferior under him. An average Igbo man feels he can tell his wife anything and the wife doesn't have right to say no, because that is what culture permits. Once you marry, you become mumu. You can be removed like a robot and you can't do anything because you're a wife. This is culture defects and is affecting the society. I keep saying it that developments are coming, times are changing, but an average Igbo person doesn't want to change with time. he wants to hold on to his culture and still enjoy modern facilities or lifestyle. It's not going to work. It's either you choose the archaic or the modern. You can't be ancient and modern joined together. It's not going to work. I'm happy I don't know, I pray you learn from this episode. And you must not agree with him, you must not agree with me. But the truth is that most marriages today are failing because of the cultural practices we hold so tight to heart, and is not helping us in any way. This is where I'm going to be ending this. This is Daisy's Empire. Please help me to share this video and let us together heal our land and rescue a lot of marriages. Men, love your wives. Women, wives, submit to your husbands. That's where I'm going to stop. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.